Hello everybody, happy freaking solar eclipse. Wow. We are here, we made it, we got through the first lunar eclipse on March 25th, and here we are. The energies are high, they're vibrant, they're intense, they're overwhelming. There is a lot going on, there's a lot for us to unpack today. So go grab a cup of tea, grab a cup of coffee, grab some water, and get ready to settle into this solar eclipse ceremony. We are certainly starting off high today. I was literally 5 seconds before hitting record greeted by a beautiful black snake that my cat was trying to chase. So I feel like that's just such a resemblance of the energy going on with the darkness coming out, with the darkness being illuminated at this time, and with the snake, the energy of rebirth and transformation. So we are starting off strong. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are ready. I want to bring a different energy to this ceremony. I know the energies are intense. I know they're high, but I really want us to ground them. I really want us to be present. I don't want it to be this extremely overwhelming thing. I want it to be something that feels like we can ease ourselves into, we can sit with, we can breathe through, we can feel into, with a little more grace and a little more ease. There's a lot kind of going on around me. As expected, it is an eclipse. I hope you guys can hear me well. I hope none of the outside noise is too distracting. But yeah, let's get into this. So it is a new moon. So a new moon is when the sun and the moon are aligned in the sky. So our point of view here on Earth is that the moon is dark. This is a great time for planting seeds, setting intention, kind of going into this dark space where things are sown, where things are created. It represents the womb where life begins. It represents the earth where we plant a seed before we even begin to see it sprout. It's that darkness. It's where the process happens before it can come to light, as clarified by the beautiful bird. So we are still in a new moon. We're still able to have that new beginning, that energy of new beginning, that energy of setting intention, that energy of sowing seeds. But it's happening in an eclipse. So, in a solar eclipse at that. So the solar eclipse is when the moon is going to block the sun. Well, this represents darkness, even more so than the new moon. So this is just an amplified of darkness. Not in a bad way, not in a negative way, in a way where we need to see what is hidden, see what has been pushed down into our subconscious in order to be able to come back out into the light. Just as the sun will come back out after the moon covers it, we too will come back out after we have been covered as well. So the new moon is in the sign of Aries. The sign of Aries is bold, action-taking, courageous, very individualistic, very strong in the sense of self. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so it represents coming into this world just as you are and going forth with the things that you want to do as you want to go forward with it, not in alignment with others, not in relationship with others, with pretty much no previous understanding of anything other than the self. So the new moon in Aries is all about us looking at ourselves. It's all about us going into our hidden subconscious beliefs around where we're not being ourselves, why we're afraid to be ourselves, where we may be holding on too much to what others think about us that don't allow us to be ourselves. Because we're in this new nodal energy, we have the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra. So the North Node in Aries is our future, where we're going, how we want to show up, our purpose, our dharma, where we're being led to. It's the unseen. It's that it's our desires and our passions and our dreams that await in a different time frame from the one that we're in right now. And so that's going to be in Aries. So that's our purpose around our sense of self and who we want to be and how we want to show up. On the opposite spectrum, we have Libra in the South Node. So that's all things past. That's past lessons, past pain, past trauma, what we've learned to get here, what we've learned from the past situations in order to get to where we are now. But that is in the area of Libra. So relationships, how we interact with others, how we create balance and peace and harmony, or maybe how we've been people pleasing in our relations with others that don't allow us to kind of be ourselves. So we have these very, very polar opposites energies, but we need to look at both of them in order to find that path ahead, in order to get on the path that is good for us. Because we are human. We want to interact with others. We want to have community. We want to be in interconnectedness with others, not interdependence, but interconnectedness. We want to be able to connect with others, but not at the expense of ourselves. So for the next 18 months, while these nodal aspects are sitting in those signs, we're going to be taking a look at our relationship with others and our relationship with self. And the whole point of these two energies being polar opposite and being there for us to look at, that snake's right there again. The whole point is for us to come into balance with both aspects of ourselves. Listen, snake, you're gonna get into a fight with my cat. Distraction. Okay, so yeah, we have distractions coming up. We have things coming up that, we may need to look at and give a little bit of extra attention to. So these nodal aspects are showing us, again, how we can balance our relationships with others and also come into deeper relationship with ourselves and honor ourselves and honor our individuality and what we want to bring and who we want to be in this world. Now, Aries is the god of war. He's the warrior. He's the action taker. He's the defender. It is ruled by the planet Mars, which is all about taking action on your desires, going forward boldly, going forward courageously. It can be very intense energy, especially if you're not used to this energy and going forward with that often. It can kind of seem like a lot. But there will always be a time where we need to channel in that inner warrior, that inner badass, that person who can do it, who can forward, who can stand up for their beliefs, who can stand up for the desires, who can fight for what they know to be true. So when we hear God of War, this isn't a bad thing. It's not a negative thing. It can show up in negative aspects, of course, but it doesn't mean that on an individual personal level this has to be negative, that this has to be something to be afraid of. It's something to appreciate, to honor, to channel, to sit with. Where do you need to take action in your life? Where do you need to be bold and courageous towards your dreams and your own desires? I do apologize about the noise in the background. I literally sat down. It was complete quiet, and then everything started to kind of start going crazy as I sat down to begin this conversation. I hope it's not too distracting. This is just very, very in alignment with the energy. It's chaotic. It's a little all over the place. So let's just take a deep breath really quickly. Just kind of block out the outside noise. Just be here for a second. Ground ourselves, because it's a lot. It's a lot. I acknowledge that it's a lot. I honor that it's a lot. And I hold space for the many different elements and energies that want to come through. And I release control over what I cannot control. Because Aries isn't about controlling things that aren't within its control. Aries is about taking control in a way that serves them, in a way where they know they can take control, they know they can go forward and be assertive in their life. So this energy is really around standing up for yourself, fighting for your goals and dreams, standing in your truth, going after your desires. It's fighting for the cause of self and individuality and being able to honor, appreciate, and hold space for that. And again, the moon is going to be blocking the sun. So with that eclipse energy, it kind of represents that same aspect within ourselves. The sun is our life force, our vitality, how we show up in the world, who we are essentially. And the moon is our subconscious hidden beliefs and fears and emotions. So for a brief moment, the aspects of ourself, of how we want to show up, is going to be kind of covered up by the deeper parts of ourself, because we're having a hard time showing up as ourself before we understand what it is that's holding us back from showing up as that person. So with this eclipse energy, really honor the fact that maybe you don't know the direction you're going to go in yet. Maybe you don't know how you're going to get there. Maybe you don't fully have all the answers, because it's covered up right now by some deeper, harder truths that are coming in. Maybe you're not ready to take the plunge on the next thing at this moment, at this time, because at this time you need to really sit with the energies that are being revealed before you take the plunge, before you take that next step into your life, into your purpose, and into who you are. So honor the space of darkness right now. Honor the space of stillness, to go within and to pull out and to see what we are not seeing in terms of who we are, in terms of our purpose, in terms of who we're meant to be and who we want to be and how we want to show up. Honor that darkness in a way that once the light is revealed again, once the sun comes out again, once the eclipse energy passes, you too will feel like that darkness has kind of passed over your own life, and you're able to start shining your light again. You're able to see where you want to shine your light and where you need to put your energy to make life grow. Okay? So that is just a little breakdown of this energy. Like I said, it's wild, it's intense. I'm doing my best to stay grounded. We are going to do a little guided meditation. I'm going to give you some herbs, some journal prompts to work with, pull a few cards at the end of the video. We really want to see how we can hone in on this energy a little bit and not allow it to take us too out of control or too out of ourselves. We want to just breathe and be and take each moment, kind of moment by moment, and see how we can best navigate and work with these energies to create more flow in our life. An eclipse is intense, but it doesn't always have to be. We kind of make it like that when everybody starts to say the same things around the energy, which is, wow, it's so big, wow, it's so crazy, oh my gosh, get ready for this. Instead, let's just breathe and remember that this is just a phase happening in order for us to get onto the next path. And it's a natural cycle of the universe. It's a natural flow of the universe. We have eclipse season 4 times a year. We go into eclipse energy, 4 times a year. So this is a big one because there are other aspects in play, which I do want to briefly touch on. We have Chiron conjunct this Aries eclipse. So Chiron is our wounded healer, which is even more so highlighting the areas within ourselves that need to come up for us to take the next step in our own purpose and in our individuality. So the wounded healer is here to play. That's showing us, kind of some past trauma, some past pain, past baggage that we've been carrying that isn't allowing us to step into our purpose, into who we are. We also at this time do have Mercury in retrograde. That will be in retrograde until April 25th. So this is all of your redo, rethink, reimagine, reevaluate, re-examine. It's kind of like a pause, and I think it's a good pause during this time. I know sometimes people get a little worked up again about Mercury retrograde, but Mercury retrograde is just asking you to go within so you can better understand how you can go forward. That's it. There's nothing crazy about the energy. It doesn't mean don't take action. It just maybe means to slow down a little bit without taking impulsive action or going too fast to where you are losing, the ground beneath your feet. You want to be able to stop and think into what it is that you're doing, where it is that you're going. It wants you to plan a little bit more. It wants you to think a little deeper, so that you can better understand and navigate your next path ahead. So Mercury is going to be in retrograde until April 25th, which helps us kind of better navigate and align with this solar eclipse energy, because it's going to have us in this state of reflection and thinking about what it is that's coming up, what it is that we're being shown to be able to better align with our path. So this snake will not leave me alone. Okay. I have no idea where I left off because there is a lot going on around me right now, and I just want to ground. I just want it to kind of calm down because my intentions for this video is for it to be grounding and nourishing and flowing and not overwhelming. But then I'm surrounded by all of this overwhelming energy where nature's going crazy, and they just started doing whatever they're doing over there. And so that was a breakdown of the energies as the energies are going nuts around me. Now I just want to give you guys a few herbs to work with, and you can work with these herbs however you feel called. You can make a tea. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Make a tea. If you've got the oils, apply the oils to your body. Put the petals, like make a little bag and put the tea bag in a bath and just soak in the energies. You know, however you feel best called. You can give it as an offering to the earth, whatever you feel is good for you at this time and like you need to do. So a few herbs that you can work with at this time is rosemary, which is great for protection, mental clarity, a boost of energy, which I feel all those things are definitely needed right now. This is a great day to really protect your energy, but also to just gain mental clarity because the energies are a little bit of everywhere at this time. It's good to have that clarity and not the overwhelming cloudiness that is currently in my mind and probably in yours as well. Another herb that you can work with is ginger. Ginger is very stimulating. It's warming. It helps circulate your blood flow. It's just a good herb that aligns with Aries energy, with that kind of like fiery, like ginger, spicy energy to kind of bring in some more of that Aries energy into your own life, into your own being, into your cells. Incorporate into that into your body. Cook with it, drink a tea, however you want to work with it. Milk thistle is also another great one. Milk thistle is great for just overall cleansing of the body. Even though this is a new moon and we're setting intentions, it's the eclipse as well. And with Chiron in the mix, it's bringing up a lot of things. So we want to kind of cleanse that energy. Milk thistle is also great for boosting brain health, helping kind of again with that fogginess and just giving you more clarity by kind of cleansing your mind and aiding into the healthiness of your mind. Aries does rule the head, so even though it's a passionate, fiery energy, a lot of our energy is around our mind at this time. And our sense of self that comes with like how we think, how we feel, how we take action, you know, who we are, so our mental capacity. So milk thistle is another great one. And then the final herb that I suggest you work with is yarrow. This is great for increasing blood flow, reducing blood pressure, reducing anxiety. It's good for fast healing. So it's a good one with all of this intense energy going on to kind of just calm yourself, to ground yourself, to promote further healing, promote further blood circulation. And because it has a lot to do with the body and allowing energy to kind of flow, it's good to get any stagnant energy moving around so that you can kind of best work with this Aries eclipse. So I'm going to give you some keywords as well that are good for Aries energy. Work with these however you want. There's no set rules. Even just sit and meditate on them for a little bit and see what comes up, see how you feel, see where you may feel a misalignment or stuck energy in your body, or see where it feels good when I say them. Okay, so the first one is I am. The Aries is all about the self. So I am. What are you? Who are you? I am. I am courageous. I am bold. Even if it's negative, I am fearful. I am worried. I am overwhelmed. All of these things kind of talk about the sense of self to yourself by saying I am. Another good word, another key word is assert. Assert. See how that feels in your body. We also have energetic. So again, very passionate, Mars, fiery energy. So energetic. Another word is desire. So your desires. What do you desire? How do you feel when desire comes up? So desire. Another good word is independent. Again, the Aries is all about self, individuality, independence. So independent. How does that make you feel? And the last word I have for you is bold. Bold, bold, bold. Be bold. Be bold in feeling through this. Be bold in taking action. Bold. Now I want to give you guys a few journal prompts, and then we're going to move on to a brief guided meditation. I don't want it to be too long today because the energies are very rampant and there's a lot going on with them. So I want the meditation to be brief but powerful so that you can feel some shifts or some movement in your body, or even just some flow and grounding through this chaos. So first I'm going to give you some journal prompts. I do have quite a bit for you because I just feel like there's so much going on at this time. You can kind of pick and choose. Don't feel like you have to use every single journal prompt and write every single one down in extreme depth. Write down the ones that feel the most called to you. Write them down though, because you make it tangible. You get it out of your head and out into the universe, and allow energy to start moving quicker when you do this, when you get it out of your mind. Okay, so I'm just going to read off some of the journal prompts that I have listed here. The first one that I have for you are, what intentions are you setting at this time around who you are and how you want to show up in the world? Okay, really sit with that one. I feel like that's a great way to just start integrating Aries energy. What intentions do you have around who you are and how you want to show up in this world? The second journal prompt I have for you are, what are your desires and how can you take action towards them? How can you take action towards what you've been dreaming, what you've been feeling, what you've been yearning for? What are they? Do you even know what they are? Get them out. Write them down. Make them tangible. Bring them to life. The third journal prompt I have for you is, in what ways have you ignored your truth in order to fit in with others? I feel like this aligns with that Libra, Aries, polarity energy right now. How are you, neglecting yourself to appease others? Okay, so in what ways are you ignoring your truth to fit in with others? The fourth journal prompt I have for you are, what triggers are coming up when you think of standing in your truth and living your dreams? This is a big one, because we can write down our desires, we can imagine them, but do we know what's stopping us from living them? So what triggers are coming up when you think of standing in your truth and living your dreams? The next journal prompt I have for you is, what do you need to release or let go of in order to allow something new to come in? This is a new moon, so we set intentions, but the way to bring something in new is to first release. We do more releasing around the full moon, but at the new moon, and especially with this eclipse energy and the darkness being kind of illuminated in a sense, we need to know what is keeping us from going forward. So what do you need to release or let go of in order to let something new in? The next journal prompt I have for you is, how can you bring your unique gifts and expression into the world? Again, all in alignment with Aries energy, the self, your individuality. How can you bring your unique gifts and expression into the world? Another one, which is a more exciting and fun one, is, if you had to choose one big goal to come true in the next 6 months, what would it be? Eclipse energy sticks with us for about 6 months until the next eclipse. So if in the next 6 months from this eclipse until the next, if one thing were to come true for you, what would it be? Another one I have for you is, if you were completely reborn today without any baggage and past trauma and pain, what would you be? Who would you be? If you were to be reborn today without any past trauma or pain, who would you be? The next one I have for you is, how can you take action towards your dreams today? What's one thing that you can do today that sets your dreams in motion? We can think and we can plan and we can wonder and we can write and we can imagine, but where can you take action? How can you take action right now, as soon as you're done watching this, towards your dreams today? The next one I have for you is, what are you burning with passion for? What are you dying to express, and what's stopping you from expressing it? This is a big one. This is that fire energy. Like, what do you want? What do you want? And why aren't you going after it? Okay, and then I have one more journal prompt for you guys. Who are you? Outside of others, outside of societal noise, outside of societal condition. Who are you? What is your soul calling out for as an individual who has something to bring to this world? You have something to bring to this world. This is what Aries energy reminds us. You have something to bring, and you deserve to bring it. And you can bring it with all the passion and fire and boldness that you desire. So who are you? What does your soul want? Okay, so those are the journal prompts that I have for you. I will list them down in the description below, as well as with the keywords and the herbs that I have recommended for you. And like I said, just pick and choose which ones you want to write down. Write them all if you feel called, but don't put too much pressure on yourself. These are just guides. This is just a way to kind of get that energy flowing, to get that energy moving, to get you working with this energy so that you can start stepping into the life that you want to live. And now we are going to enter a brief guided meditation. I am going to burn a little bit of sage, a little bit of smoke to cleanse the space. I'm going to light an incense as well. This is sandalwood. That way we can clear the energy. So get comfortable, relax. Just take a moment here to kind of set any intentions that you have around this little meditation, so that you can align with these energies in the way that feel best to you. There's no pressure here. We're just gonna kind of sit and be and breathe for a minute. Go grab a tea if you'd like. Burn a little sage if you have some. If you don't, I'll pass a little bit through to you. I'm just going to cleanse the space of all energies that don't serve us at this time during this meditation. Anything not serving us, we're going to let it go. Let it go in the smoke. Watch it wisp away. I like to cleanse my throat so that I can speak clearly, my heart so that I can feel clearly, and my third eye so I can see clearly. And I always do my crown as well for just channeling. A little bit of smoke for you. Just imagine that clearing your space, clearing your field, clearing what doesn't serve you, letting it go. Okay? Alrighty, and now just move your body a little, lightly, easily, calmly, gracefully. Rock side to side, back and forth. Move your neck, move your hips, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Massage any part of you that you feel just needs to calm and release. Feel your body, feel your skin. Honor your body, honor your skin. Honor the vessel that you walk in by just lightly touching it and lightly moving it. Okay. Few more moments, movement. Feel free to take some breaths here, or just flow with your breathing as it feels fit. And when you're ready, come to a position of stillness. Come to a position of rest, relaxation, comfort. lie down, stand up, sit down, whatever feels good for you. Okay, just gonna move the energy just a little bit more. And when you're in this place of stillness, I invite you to close your eyes. It always works better to just align with the energies that we're working with at this time, to really embody them, to really embrace them, to really be with them. Okay. Now, from a space of stillness, in a space of your eyes being closed, we're going to begin this meditation with a few deep breaths. When you're ready, I want you to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, making your exhale longer than your inhale. We're just going to do about 2 or 3 of these. Okay, ready? And inhale. And exhale. Let's go ahead and inhale again. And exhale. Try to make your exhale longer. Envision yourself releasing what does not serve you when you let your breath out. Letting your breath out, and you're letting the stagnant energy out. We're going to do a couple more of these. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. And release, release. And one more. Inhale in. And exhale. Alright, now I want you to bring your attention to the base of your body, the base of your tailbone, or the base of your feet if you're standing. I want you to now imagine roots growing off of the base of you. They're growing out of your base and into the earth, down into the core of the earth. Allow these roots to extend. You can breathe deeply, you can breathe normally, whatever feels good. If you can't visualize it, that's okay. Just feel it. Feel the energy extending. Feel your energy extending deep into the depths of the earth, grounding and tethering you to its very soil, rocks, gravel, and everything beyond. We're going to just connect to the soul of the earth for a minute, taking in those energies of stability, of grounding, of nourishment, of growth, of strength. The earth is strong, and so are we. The earth is grounded, and so are we. The earth is stable, and so are we. Really feel the base of you connect to the essence of the earth. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Alrighty, we're just going to hit a few chakra points during this meditation. We're not going to do all of them, just the ones that feel the most called to at this time. So now we're going to move up from the base into our stomach area, where our solar plexus sits. That's our confidence center, our vitality, our courage. That energy deeply connects to Aries and to Mars energy, how we show up in this world, who we are. So we're just going to take a few moments here. Envision a yellow ball of light just going to to the center of your stomach, warming your stomach, embracing that energy of individuality, of courage, of self-empowerment. Envision that yellow ball of light expanding through the entire field of your stomach and the area of your back that aligns to your stomach. Sending it healing energy, sending it love, sending it grace, sending it acknowledgement for your individuality and who you are. Take a few deep breaths here. Alrighty, now we're going to continue up our system into the throat. We're going to just briefly touch on the throat for how we express ourselves, for how we communicate, for standing in and speaking our truth. I want you to envision a nice light blue ball of light going to your throat area, surrounding your entire throat and the back of your neck in this light blue healing light. For the ways that we speak our truth, for the ways that we speak our authenticity and who we are, and we're not afraid to stand up for ourselves or assert ourselves. We're not afraid to express ourselves lovingly, openly, authentically. Just feel this blue ball of light surrounding the throat chakra, sending you healing, vital energy, allowing this part of yourself to be open and to be expressed. A few deep breaths here. And on the exhale here, I really want you to feel that energy. Exhale loudly, proudly, boldly, courageously, unapologetically. Let that breath out. Okay, so let's take an inhale. And a deep exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale. And a deep exhale. And one more time, inhale. Alright, and the last chakra point we're going to hit is we're going to hit kind of a combination of our third eye and our crown, just engulfing the mind. Okay, so let's move up to our head. Wherever you feel you need it the most right now, whether that's your crown chakra or your third eye, feel into that energy. We're going to illuminate this with an indigo, just blue and purple light from your mind's eye to the top of your head. Feel almost like a hat of energy, a hat of indigo, violet, blue energy surrounding your mind, protecting your crown, protecting your thoughts, protecting your sense of self, protecting your ideas, protecting your desires, protecting your visions and your dreams for the future. Let that hat sit on your head, lovingly, gracefully, easily. Let it send any healing energy that it needs to your mental space, to your mental clarity, to your ideas, to your thoughts, to your inspiration, to your downloads. And let's just go ahead and take a few deep breaths here. And now I want you to picture the top of your head extending out like branches of a tree with any color light you see fit. I like to do gold, little leaves and branches extending out into the universe, and we are gathering any light, loving, divine wisdom and energy from the universe at this time into the crown of our head, in through our branches, in through our tethers to the divine, our energy centers of the divine, our energy links to the divine. We have many different channels to connect to the universe. They all gather different bits of information, different things that we need. Let's just breathe into those branches. Feel those branches lighting up. Feel those branches filling with wisdom, with clarity, and with your special gifts, and your special sense of identity, and your sense of self. A few deep breaths here. Now I want you to imagine that energy coming through your entire system, from the head of your crown down to your third eye, down into your throat, down into your heart, filling your arms, filling your back. Now let's move into the solar plexus, into the sacrum, into the root, into your legs, and down into the earth, where we ground this beautiful divine energy and bring it into life. Bring it into reality as we walk the earth, as we move our hands, as we make things happen, as we go forward on our path, taking the steps and the action that we need, that we desire, that we claim for our own sense of self and righteousness and individuality on this earth. Take a few deep breaths there, allowing the energy to fill throughout your entire system. And when you ground it into the earth, I want you to release anything that does not serve you and cannot go with you into this next phase of your life. Ready? Inhale. Taking in all that divine energy from the universe. And exhale, moving it through our bodies, through our field, down into the earth, releasing what does not serve us. Let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale, send the energy through, send it through, and release. And one more time, inhale. And exhale, send it through, release. Now the last thing I want to do while we're in this state, while we're in this meditation, I know the energies are intense, I know they're wild, let's just be here for a few more moments as we repeat some affirmations for this eclipse. I'm going to say an affirmation and I want you to say it after me. Repeat it out loud if you can. Repeat it in your mind, whatever works for you. Okay? Let's say some affirmations. I am grounded and connected to the earth. I am grounded and connected to the earth. I honor my unique self and sense of expression. I honor my unique self and sense of expression. I go boldly towards my dreams and goals. I go boldly towards my dreams and goals. I create space for my desires to be seen. I create space for my desires to be seen. I know myself and stand strong in my truth. I know myself and stand strong in my truth. I am an embodiment of divine grace and beauty. I am an embodiment of divine grace and beauty. I am full of energy and life when it comes to my dreams. I am full of energy and life when it comes to my dreams. I take consistent action towards my dreams. I take consistent action towards my dreams. I create space to go within and honor and look at what needs to be seen. I create space to go within and honor and look at what needs to be seen. I allow myself to be myself authentically. I allow myself to be myself authentically. My unique expression is a gift to this world. My unique expression is a gift to this world. I deserve to be myself, and I deserve to be seen. I deserve to be myself, and I deserve to be seen. Okay, let's take a few deep breaths in that energy. Sit with that energy, allow it to flow and to integrate and to work through your entire field, to penetrate through your cells, into your DNA. Yes, the energy is a lot, but we can still work with it, we can still honor it, we can still take in everything we need. Take a few more moments here in stillness and peace. Ground your energy, relax your face, relax your jaw, relax your mind, relax your body. And just be, even in the chaos, just be. Alright. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes. Okay. We did it. We did it. There is a whole lot going on around me. I apologize for that. Like I said, we still can take the opportunity to be and to flow. And even when things are crazy and chaotic and an absolute mess, we can find some space to ground our energy. So I hope you did. I hope this meditation served you in some way. I am now going to pull a few cards to kind of just end us off with this energy, to see what wants to come through, to see what messages and guidance the universe has for us to further embody and work with this beautiful solar eclipse energy. So let's just see what wants to come through for us today for the solar eclipse. The noise around me is getting louder. The wind is getting stronger. This is absolute chaos, but we're here. We're in it. We're doing our best. That's the important part. We are doing our best. All right, this is beautiful. This is in complete alignment. The first card that popped out is none other than the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is talking about fast movement, energy going, which we can clearly feel and see all around us right now. So propelling towards your desires, propelling towards your passions and your dreams, and allowing life to really propel you forward. Aries energy all the way, taking action, being bold, going for it, asserting yourself, asserting your intentions, not allowing things to slow you down because you know what you want and you are going for it. That's the first card we pulled. The second card that we pulled is the Emperor. The Emperor, this is again more beautiful, beautiful energy, very in alignment with kind of that Mars energy, standing in your truth, standing in your power, knowing what you want, creating that life around you. The Emperor is he has control of his environment. He knows how to create the environment that he wants. He knows how to sustain it. He knows how to take action in it. He knows how to delegate within that environment. So this is talking about the fast-moving energy of you creating the space and the foundation that you so desire and that you so want to lead and integrate and embody in this new upcoming cycle. And then we also have kind of a little bit of opposite energy with this Three of Swords, which is talking about heartbreak, and Four of Wands. But I feel like the energy surrounding this is that you have experienced heartbreak, you have experienced pain, because you want to be in this stable foundation, and it's been a lot of heavy energy needed to be able to get there. There's been a lot of things coming up and coming to the surface that's making it hard for you to see how to celebrate this new foundation that you're building and that you're creating. So it's been a heavy road to get to this new place, but we are at this space of new beginnings where you're going to have a more beautiful foundation that you created, that you made possible, because you were the Mars, the god of war in your own life. You took action towards your dreams. So, you know, the heartache that's coming up, the heartache that has been felt, that we've all experienced in these past few years, is so that you can come to this space of creating the stability, of creating the life that you want. And I think that's exactly what this Aries energy is about, is moving forward and creating in the way that feels good for you, that feels stable for you, that gives you a foundation and a place to just feel at ease, feel like you are living in alignment with your dreams, like you are in control. And that energy is going fast. Maybe it's been a while, maybe we've been through a lot before we've gotten here, but now we're moving. We are moving, we are going towards our dreams, we're going towards that foundation. And yeah, this is beautiful. Very, you know, we have a lot of Wands energy here. Fire, passion, desires, creativity, all of that Aries energy coming up right here in the deck. And let's see. I'm just going to pull a card from the Heart Oracle as well to see like what our hearts need to hear on a deeper level with this Aries energy. So the first card that came up is trust. So release expectations, release, you know, control a little bit. Like Aries does want to be in control. So let's release some of that control and have faith in the universe. And have faith in the universe in a way where we know that we're taking action towards our dreams. So let's trust in the unfolding of the path. And then the other card that came in is observe. So trust and observe, have faith, and then look at your surroundings. Again, the moon is going to be eclipsing the sun. It's a great time to see what's coming up and what needs to be released. So observe the energies that are coming up for you at this time so that you can better have faith and surrender into your path ahead and into where you're being led to. All right, guys, wow, we got through it. I don't know how. There is a lot going on around me, but we got through it. My cat and the snake are like at war today. I don't even know. But if you stayed this far, thank you so much. I can't even speak anymore. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. I would love to know if this helped you. I would love to know if, even though the energies are crazy, if it grounded you a little bit, if it served you in some way, gave you some insight and direction as to where you're going or how to just continue moving forward and working with these energies. This is my second time doing a moon reading. So if you guys are enjoying it, please let me know down in the comments below so that I can know if I should continue bringing this to you or not. This one definitely made me feel a little bit doubtful on if I can do this because the energies are just so high. So if it did help you, if it served you, if you enjoyed it, again, just let me know. Let me know how you're feeling during this eclipse. Let me know if you relate to any of the chaos that is going on around me right now or the high energy that I'm feeling. As you see, I have my Aries dress on. I wore this last year for Aries season as well. Just embodying that fiery chaos energy. You know, we gotta just flow with it sometimes. So again, thank you. If you want to check out my Libra lunar eclipse video, I will leave that linked up above and below. That way you can still check it out, because both of these eclipses we will be working with for the next 6 months, and we will be on these in these nodal energies for the next 18 months. So Libra energy and Aries energy is still going to be relevant for us over the next year and a half as we navigate and balance our relations with our sense of self in order to come into deeper harmony and alignment with our dreams. Okay, thank you guys again. I am going to go further ground. I was gonna fast today, but I seriously think I need to eat because the energy is just too chaotic for me. Grounding sounds very, very nice. And I hope you have a absolutely beautiful rest of your eclipse. Relax as much as you can. Don't go out. I don't advise going out if you don't have to. Sit with yourself, sit with the energies. Allow things to flow in the way that they need to for you. And again, thank you so much. I hope to see you guys around, and I hope you have a beautiful and calming rest of your eclipse. All right, catch you later. Bye-bye.